Hey guys, Mario here, and today we are going to be reviewing the Jazwares 2013 first print as seen on games line. These guys were really hard to acquire because a number of reasons that I'm gonna go over later in the video. But yeah, this set contains Sonic and with two rings. Knuckles with a Chaos Emerald, but it kind of looks like the Master Emerald. Shadow with Doom's Eye. Then down here we have Tails with the PDA device from Sonic Colors. Here we have Silver with the Iron Box from Sonic 2006. And Amy with her Pico Pico hammer, which I gotta say is probably the best Jazwares figure. And yeah, so let's dive in first with Sonic. Alright, so here's Sonic. He looks really awesome. Also, sorry that I don't have these guys open. I only have them boxed for now, but as you could see, the 2013 line got new joints. They're now swivel joints instead of pegs. So they can move their wrist a 360. Which is pretty cool. Also the legs. The two rings that he comes with, you could see that he can hold them. Now he has open hands. The face structure, you could see his eyes are a bit off, but it looks nice. The shoes look nice. Also, these guys come with clear bases now. This was a thing that the 2013 line did. Instead of the common regular black bases that Jazwares used to do, now they're clear. So yeah, you could see here's kind of a side view. If my camera wasn't picking up too much glare, you'd be able to see. But I guess it's just the bubble. So yeah, that's Sonic. Okay, so what do I mean by first print? Well, when Jazwares first released these guys, there were a second run and a first run. The first run was with Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow. And during the second run, they did reprints of Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow, but this time they're like muzzle and like arm color were like lighter, and it was really weird. And let's look at Knuckles and see why. And here we go, possibly the hardest to find in this dang set. For a number of reasons. Well, this is the first print Knuckles. If you couldn't tell, his muzzle area is a much darker shade of peach. And on the second print, it's a really light shade. And also, I think the red plastic on him is much brighter. And those are more common among this one, where he's much darker. Which I think it's kind of like Sonic Adventure 2. With the lighting where he's much darker. Also, here's the emerald that he comes with. You could see it's on a stand. Also, the emerald does not come off the stand. I kind of learned that the hard way because I actually have two. And yeah, once you take the emerald off, you're not getting it back on that stand. You could see down there he has the clear base. Looks really good. The first print I absolutely love. And yeah, I really can't show much because he's kind of boxed and I really don't want to open him. But yeah, that's Knuckles. So let's move on to Shadow and see what was different. And here's Shadow. You can see Shadow has a awesome accessory, and it's Doom's Eye. He's on a peg, so you really can't remove it. Yeah, you could tell by the Shadow, his muzzle area is really dark. Also, his eyes look really bad, and that white mark he has on his mouth, I really don't know why that's there. It should have been black instead of white. But yeah, this is the first print Shadow. You could see darker muzzle area. The second print, it's much brighter. I really don't like the second print in my opinion, because it kind of made them too bright looking. I don't know. So yeah, the shoes, you could see the insides, the handcuffs, they're still white, where it's not like the second print of the Jazwares figures in the orange boxes where they correctly painted them in all the way. So I don't know why they didn't do that for this. But yeah, It's regular shadow figure, has the old joints. Even Knuckles had the old joints. So yeah, let's move on to the second wave in this line, with that being Tails. Alright, and here's the Tails. I think Tails is the most common one out of the set. I used to have 3 of these guys. I got rid of one and I opened another one because my old one was kind of broken from the PDA device. The little blue things, as you can see on there, kind of tend to break off. So yeah, this Tails, he's the only print of Tails. They didn't do a second print. He is not much brighter. This is the only Tails that you'll find in this box. And you can see he's a much darker orange, yellowish. And yeah, I think this line, in my opinion, was probably the best line that Jazwares did, if you have the first print one. But yeah, you can see Tails has the new joints, swivel, they all 360 around. His tails can go around, it's the movable tails. His head and his eye paint look really good. So you can see he has open hands this time, so he can hold the PDA device. And yeah, it's a really good Tails figure, and it's the only print of him. So if you ever want to pick him up, you could find him easily, but I have no idea. So let's move on to Silver. And here's Silver. Now, this Silver too has a dark muzzle area, and he also has the new joints. And you can see he comes with a item from Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. And for some reason his gloves are really, really dark. It kind of looks weird. Also, you can see he's kind of falling out of his holder in the plastic, so he's just leaning forward a bit. And yeah, all of them have the clear base. This is what he looks like. His eyes are a little messed up, but I guess it's just from the line. And yeah, not much to talk about. The only print of Silver, so you don't have to worry about it if you have a second print. And let's move on to probably the best one that they made in this line, and that being Amy. This is probably the coolest Jazwares figure, and it actually comes with a accessory that a character should have, and that being Amy's Pico Pico hammer. You could see Amy looks a little bit weird on mine. Not sure if all of them look like this. The paint is a little sloppy, you could see there. Then again, it just might be mine. She has the old joints, as you could see. She didn't get made with new ones. And her hammer is probably the coolest accessory to have. You can see she has the clear base. And yeah, here's a side view. She has open hands so she can hold the hammer. And yeah, that's basically it for this line and Amy. So there you go. That was the Sonic the Hedgehog 2013 line. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and see you in the next review. So later.